And we are live. I know I said 5:30, but that's just to give myself a little time to get ready, you know what I'm saying? So, back with Euro 2020 Daily Roundups. How's everybody feeling today? How's everybody feeling? How are you watching the replay? When I said how's everybody feeling twice, I'm talking about you watching the replay right now. How are you? I'm doing fine. And it's good to be back. Good to be back again with yet another roundup. We have only two games to talk about today. The two games that were played in the group of death. We'll also preview two matches coming up tomorrow where we have games in Group B and Group A. So let's get this thing on the road. All right. So big up to the boys Sebastian, Palomo, Dildar, everybody in here right about now. Let's talk. We got to talk about Hungary versus Portugal. Hungary being the host, full crowd, sellout crowd. And Germany versus the current world champions, France, where I got both my predictions right today. Meaning I predicted who was going to win, and I got the Portugal prediction spot on. Didn't get the France prediction spot on, but still, I did predict them to win by 2-1 against the Germans. Let me double check. Yep. But they kept a clean sheet. Germany basically shot themselves in their own foot. And France with the big 3 points. So let's get into today's review without a delay, because I'm strapped for time right now. So let's get it. So Group F, the group of death, the most anticipated group in this year's Euro competition. Because we have Portugal, the reigning European champions, France, the reigning World Cup champions, Germany, the previous world champions, and Hungary. We know how good they have been. Coming into the tournament, 11 games unbeaten. That game against Portugal is the first loss they've picked up for a while. And they were a force to be reckoned with back in the 50s when Ferenc Puskás used to play for the mighty Magyars. So we're talking about Group F. 2 games to talk about today, not 3 as usual. We'll get back to 3 tomorrow for tomorrow's roundup. And the rest days, it will go back to 3. So big up to Mr. Alalam, Jersey Boy, Odegaard, Palomo, Dildar, everybody in here. Appreciate you guys coming back for yet another one. So let's talk, man. Let's talk. Let's talk about the game between Hungary and Portugal. Guys, I already made a video, a quick reaction video talking about this one. So I just have to reiterate what I said earlier and go in deeper into detail. Portugal 3, Hungary 0. The scoreline doesn't really tell what happened in the game though, because Hungary held Portugal to a 0-0 scoreline up until the 84th minute. Even though Portugal created most of the chances, Hungary were heading towards a point in this game, and they are capable of picking points off bigger oppositions, whereas in Euro 2016, they did top their group that had Portugal, who eventually went on to win the title. And in that group, I'll let you know, it was also in Group F, they had Iceland, who later went on to debut at the World Cup. And this was Iceland's debut tournament as well. And Iceland, as you know, beat England at the Euros back in 2016. And they had Austria. And we know Austria a capable team. Not the best, but they are decent. They are decent. So this Hungarian team wasn't to take lightly. The game was played at the Puskás Arena in Budapest in front of a sellout crowd. That was amazing to see, man. I was so surprised that we had a sellout crowd. I was like, God damn. Didn't Hungary suffer any type of COVID setback or anything? It doesn't seem like it, right, guys? And that was very impressive to see, man. And it's just a sign that things are eventually going to get back to normal. So in this game for Portugal, Guerreiro scored in the 84th minute, Ronaldo in the 87th and the 90th. You know, I usually get deeper into the match, so I will be letting you guys know some key details that happen in this game. Let me say big up to everybody in the chat once again. Thank you guys for coming back to another live roundup, daily roundup. Big up to Thriller from Manila, who said Ganabi should have equalized. Yes, we'll get to that game, Thriller, and you are spot on with that. Very, very spot on with that. Who else we have in here? Sami Kiani, how are you doing? Says Belgium will win Euro 2020. That'll be refreshing. That'll be very, very refreshing, seeing that with a golden generation, they have not won a goddamn thing. So let's see if Belgium comes big at this tournament. I hope they do, man. I like the Belgium team. Big up to Fatso. How are you doing today? All right, so mentioned it was a full crowd in Budapest, Hungary. And Hungary came into that match 11 games unbeaten with 7 wins and 4 draws. So hence the reason why they almost picked up another draw here and continue their unbeaten streak. But when you're coming up against a formidable opponent like Portugal, that's always going to be tough. And tough it was. They toughed it out. But in the end, Portugal came out winners. Hungary has never beaten Portugal, as we spoke about yesterday. Never. Not once. They picked up a few draws that dates back to, you know, we were talking about yesterday in the 1980s, back into the 1950s, but they're yet to defeat the Portugal national team. So Portugal are reigning European champions, as I mentioned, and I actually caught this game a little late because I was at work, and to be honest, I kind of forgot it was like kicking off at 12. And I was like still fidgeting around with you know, messing around with some thumbnail work, updating the old thumbnails and everything. And I'm like, oh shoots, the game have started. I'm like, please hope I hope it's 0-0, and it was 0-0. So I caught this game around 30 minutes. I gotta be honest with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I can't pretend that I was watching the game from the start and I didn't. This tends to happen to me quite a lot though. I catch most of these games like 2-3 minutes after kickoff. I don't know why, but it's just that I'm so busy. I'm so always doing all kinds of stuff. Big up to Coach's desk in the house. How are you feeling, Coach? Coach, I see. I know you're gonna be busy later talking about them CONCACAF World Cup qualifying, second leg and everything. I have to drop a few videos later too. I got to talk about the Asian World Cup qualifiers. Got to touch on CONCACAF as well. And in this video, we will talk a bit about the Copa America that's currently going on right now. But I can't really pay too much attention to the Copa America right now, where we have a Group B match between, well, wait. There is a game today. There is a Copa America game today, but I guess I'm missing the memo right about now. There is a Copa America game going on right now, but god damn. It's so distracting though, you know what I'm saying? Copa America, very, very, very distracting tournament at the moment. So let's not get distracted. Let's continue with Hungary, Portugal analysis. So when I caught the game around the 30th minute, you know, first 8 minutes of the game, I, you know, realized Portugal, they had most of the ball. Hungary with 32% of the ball, 1 shot, 1 on target. Portugal, 3 shots, 1 on target. There was a really good chance by Diego Jota in the 5th minute. He should have passed the ball to Cristiano Ronaldo, but he chose to shoot. We have been seeing a lot of that where players have been very, very selfish in front of goal. I think they're looking for glory. And there was a great opportunity for Jota again around the 9th minute. And then Cristiano Ronaldo with a big chance in the 30th minute, not taken. Jota had a shot saved in the 41st minute by Peter Gulaski, who was brilliant. The goalkeepers have been coming up big in this tournament, and I have to say that Gulaski again kept Hungary in this match, because if it wasn't for Gulaski, Hungary would have been reeling about 3-0 at halftime. You see what I'm saying? So Ronaldo had another chance in the 43rd minute. He put it over, and he came into this match with 104 international goals, 5 short of the great Iranian Ali Daei. And Ronaldo, he cut that down to 3. Only 3 needed to become the world's most prolific goal scorer. It was 0-0 at halftime. Hungary felt good going into their dressing rooms, and it was a very assured performance by this Hungarian team, or the Magyars as they are called. And I was like, are we gonna see Portugal do a Euro 2016 where, if they do a Euro 2016 where they draw the first 3 games of the tournament, that might not be a good look for the other teams, because they actually went on to win the tournament even though they kept drawing games after games and they weren't so impressive. So Marco Rossi gave a good pep talk to his boys, the Hungarian team. Fernando Santos did the same, and Portugal came out the blocks firing through Pepe. His header was saved brilliantly by Peter Golaski again, and that was one of the biggest chances in the second half, where I think Hungary looked the most spirited team around, let's say, after the 50th minute, going into about the 75th minute. Hungary were really threatening this Portuguese team. They even scored a goal that was ruled out through offside, rightfully. You know, I think the refereeing decisions have been spot on, not like in the Premier League at all. So the Hungarian team continued to frustrate this Portuguese team, who weren't really playing too badly, in my opinion. They were doing their thing, but just not clinical enough in the final third, and just not creating enough clear-cut chances to beat this Hungarian, a very, very resilient Hungarian defense. So 68th minute, Bruno Fernandes with another great opportunity, saved by Golaski. You could see the way Bruno Fernandes hit that with a lot of anger. Like, he was so frustrated by this team from Hungary that was putting up such a good fight against the reigning champions. That was creeping in, but Golaski again pulling off some world-class saves. The player that came on off the bench and changed this game for Hungary was a naturalized Frenchman by the name of Loic Nego. He is an African of African descent, and he does play for Hungary. I guess he was playing locally and he became a naturalized citizen. He came on and he started to torment this Portuguese team, creating a few chances. Guys like Jalai and Salai, they were also very, very good for Hungary. But the changes that really kickstart this game for Portugal was when Fernando Santos brought on Renato Sanchez and Rafa Silva. 71st minute, Rafa Silva was introduced for Bernardo Silva, who didn't have the best of games, in my opinion. I don't think Jota and Bernardo Silva were at their best on the day, and they were leading the front line with Cristiano Ronaldo, but they weren't at their sharpest. But you could give these players a little bit of leeway because they were playing all season. You see what I'm saying? You can't be too harsh on these guys. They were playing all season, and you know, they must be tired. They must be tired. So you got to give him a little break there. Definitely got to give him a break. So Rafa Silva, though, back to Rafa Silva coming off the bench, changing the game big time. There was a handball shout for Portugal on the Hungarian defender in the 77th minute, but that was a little too close to the body to give. And I know if Portugal had actually drawn this game, the Portuguese fans would have been saying, hey, a handball should have been given and whatnot, but that wasn't the case. We are not going to be seeing a lot of handball penalties given at this tournament. If we are playing FIFA, you know, you're playing FIFA 19, 20, or 21, yeah, definitely it's going to be a handball. You know what I mean? You could barely touch the ball. The ball could be right a little distance away from your hands. It will be given in FIFA, but not at Euro 2020. So Portugal defense was breached in the 80th minute. Remember I mentioned that the Hungarian team was threatening through Loic Nego, and the Jalai and the other Shalai can't keep up with these guys at all. Very, very confusing. It's a good thing that Szoboszlai wasn't actually on the team. He's out injured, and he would have been very, very good for Hungary today if he was fit. But that was a clear offside. That was definitely offside. 81st minute, substitution made. Andre Silva coming on for Jota, who struggled in the game. even though he did get a few shots on target. And Renato Sanchez for William Carvalho. I think Portugal were a bit heavy, too heavy in the midfield, a little bit too heavy metal in the midfield with Danilo Pereira and William Carvalho. And these players take away from the creative force that Portugal could have. And if you had a player like Renato Sanchez alongside maybe one of Danilo or William Carvalho, or let's say a Joao Moutinho, along with one of the aforementioned defensive midfielders, then you could have seen a total different game. And when the likes of Rafa Silva, when the likes of Andre Silva, who broke the record for Frankfurt's most top goal scorer ever in a Bundesliga season, and Renato Sanchez, who won best young player of Euro 16, when they came on, the game turned on its head. You started seeing more clear-cut chances, and Portugal's first goal to Rafa Guerreiro was very, very lucky. Pinged off a defender. Rafa Guerreiro's shot pinged off of another defender, and Gulaski was unable to save that one. And I think maybe if it didn't hit the defender, it would have been another brilliant save by Gulaski, but it wasn't to be. And Portugal, who were the better team, they were the better team, even though they weren't ahead or the game was level 0-0. They were the better team, and they did get the goal that they truly, truly deserved. Don't get me wrong. If Hungary scored, I think they would have deserved the goal as well. But it just wasn't their day. One goal ahead for Guerreiro. And then in the 86th minute, Rafa Silva, who was involved in the build-up for Guerreiro's goal, was taken down in the box. Soft penalty, but nevertheless, there was contact. It wasn't a clear and obvious error. The referee had to give it. VAR couldn't overturn it. And Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo himself stepped up. We know we call him Ronaldo and Fernandes. At least Bruno Fernandes is not on penalty duties once Ronaldo is on the field, right? So, brilliant penalty taken by Cristiano Ronaldo to break Michel Platini's record for the most goals scored at European Championships with 10. Alan Shearer, he's third now with 7. So, Shearer, Platini, and now Cristiano Ronaldo up there with some great strikers, 4 within Ali Daye's international record of 109. And Ronaldo also playing in his 5th European Championship. Whoa, man, what a career, what a player, what a legend. You got to give it to him. You got to. It's hard to actually hate on a player like Ronaldo, though. As much as you want to, you can't. You see what I'm saying? And that was, again, I got to mention, that was a great gesture he did during his press conference by moving the Coca-Cola. I know Coca-Cola would not like that, but still, any publicity is good publicity. You know what I'm saying? Somebody will say, hey, I'll have a Coke. Oh, I don't want the water. I'll have a Coke. You see what I'm saying? Big up to Bruno Gomes, who says, love the streams. Thank you very much, Bruno. Appreciate you coming in here. We have Dan Torres saying, France, lucky AF. Yeah, you need a little luck. And Portugal surely needed some luck with that goal scored by Rafa Guerreiro. They needed some luck with that penalty given there by, on Rafa Silva. And this guy, Rafa Silva, as I mentioned, came in and changed the game. People don't give Rafa Silva the credit he deserves at all. They really don't. I like using Rafa Silva in FIFA because he's super quick. And those of you guys who watch me in my gaming channel, you know I love pace. You know I'm a pace merchant. And Rafa Silva linking up with Ronaldo for that brilliant 1-2. I thought Ronaldo was marginally offside, but I guess it was close. And Ronaldo dispatch went around Gulaski. Brilliant, brilliant goal. And he goes up to 106 international goals. 3 short of Ali Daye, the former Bayern Munich Iranian. And I think if Ronaldo continues playing like this, he'll break the record at Euro 2020. If you guys also agree with me, let me know in the chat. And if you're watching the replay, also let me know in the comments section. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Let's get the stream up to 50 thumbs up ASAP. As soon, matter of fact, 50,000 trillion zillion. Let's do it. Appreciate everybody in here right about now. Much love, much respect. So, brilliant display in the last 6 minutes of normal time and the extra time there for Portugal. They left it late. Definitely left it late. But you know what they say? Better late than never. And you also know what they say? Sometimes you just need a little bit of luck. Even though Portugal weren't at their best, they came up trumps in the end, and they picked up the 3-0 victory that I predicted. I felt good. I love to get my predictions right. You see what I'm saying? Stroke the ego a little bit. You feel me? You smell me. So guys, in this game, right, in terms of stats, we had Hungary 5 shots at goal, 3 on target, only 30% of the ball with 294 passes with a 74% pass accuracy. For Portugal, 11 shots at goal. They were more clinical with 7 of those on target, forcing 4 big saves out of Gulaski, but 3 of those shots went into the back of the net. They had 70% of the ball, boss possession, passed the ball very well with 670 passes with an 88% pass accuracy. And with quality players on the field, you always gonna see the pass accuracy that high. And it goes back to Spain. Spain, and you could throw any good passer in a Spain system, they'll look good. Would they be effective? Maybe not, but they'll look good because they do a lot of sideways passing off the ball. Hence the reason why they weren't able to break down Sweden yesterday. So Portugal with the big 3 points, +3 in goal difference as well, takes them top of the table in the group of death, despite France picking up a win in the other game against Germany. So good win, man. Listen, man, a win is a win. You know what they always say? A win is a win, even though it may not be as convincing as a lot of people want it to be or want it to look. A win is a win, man. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see if I get some up to stats for you guys. Up to Joe. I have some up to stats for you guys. I want to hit you with the value. You know, I always gotta hit you with the value. You know, that's what I'm all about. It's about value-tainment, value plus entertainment. You feel me? So Portugal's 3-0 win over Hungary was the joint biggest win by the reigning champions of the European Championships in their first match of the tournament, equaling the Soviet Union's 3-0 win over Denmark in 1964. Statement. And this is indeed a statement win by Portugal in their first match of this year's Euro, because if they had, let's say, flip-flop like Germany just did, people would have questions. People would have asked questions as well. They would have questions to ask later, and they would have asked questions already, because coming in as defending champions, you gotta win, especially against Hungary. I don't care how good Hungary is, you gotta win. Just like France coming into the tournament as defending world champions, you gotta win. It doesn't matter who you're playing, whether you're playing Germany, whether you're playing Spain, or even if you're playing against yourself, you gotta beat yourself. You see what I'm saying? So some more up to stats for you. Let me make this a little bigger so you guys could see what's going on here in terms of the up to stats. 36 years, 130 days, Cristiano Ronaldo has become the oldest player to score 2+ goals in a European Championship match, taking the record away from Andriy Shevchenko, who was 35 years, 256 days when he scored a brace against Sweden for Ukraine in 2012. Talk about endurance. Talk about quality. Talk about a legend. Talking about one of the GOATs of football, Cristiano Ronaldo, from the island of Madeira, right? Over in Portugal. 3. Portugal are the first team in European Championship history to score 3 goals in the final 10 minutes of a match. Intent. Definitely. They needed to. They really needed to. And I think in the end, after the way they play, they do deserve to win the game. And they do deserve to win the game convincingly by 3-0. 10. Cristiano Ronaldo has become the first player in European Championships finals history to score 10 goals in the competition, overtaking Michel Platini's record of 9, all of which he has scored in the 1984 edition. History, man. One day in the history class, the kids will be learning about the great footballer by the name of Cristiano Ronaldo. Maybe he'll have his own class, CR7 studies, where you'll get 7 college credits if you pass. Up to Joe, 13. Portugal have never lost against Hungary in 13 previous encounters. Join 4 and winning 9. In fact, Hungary are the team Portugal have faced the most times without ever losing. Pairless. And it was Cristiano Ronaldo's 39th appearance at a major tournament, European Championships and World Cups for Portugal. An all-time record for a European player, overtaking Bastian Schweinsteiger's 38 appearances for Germany. Talk about longevity. And we are going to leave it there. What are you guys saying in the chat right now? How's everybody feeling? If you have anything to say about this game, Portugal versus Hungary, please let me know. I will appreciate that big time. Big up to Dupe, who's in the house right about now. Dupe have been supporting the thing for a long time, man. I appreciate everybody who come in here for every single stream, man. You guys keep the thing going. You guys keep the thing ticking over. You feel me? God damn it. Gotta love y'all. Definitely. Gotta love y'all. So, big up to Palomo as well. Who else we have in here? Any more of the regulars in here? Fatso. FIFA today, Dominic. Today is definitely not a day for FIFA, guys. I will get back with the FIFA streams pretty soon, but it's going to be very difficult because of this European Championships and all the stuff we got going on right about now in the world of international football. All right, guys? But I will definitely try to do gaming streams whenever I can. So if you guys have anything else to add about this game, any comments, just let me know. Let me just drop it in the chat and I will comment on that. So Palomo, Dom, do you think Germany will beat Portugal? Great question. Great question as we segue nicely over into the game between Germany and France. It's going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. Right about now, Germany will take a draw in that game. Because with a draw against Portugal, and Portugal will take a draw too, because that will take them up to 4 points and almost guarantee them a spot into the next round. Remember the last time around, they only picked up 3 points in the group. So this would actually be better than the last time. And that would be 4 points in 2 games without playing France yet. So that's pretty good. And France playing Hungary most likely will beat Hungary. So they'll go up to 6 points. So in the group of death, any point is a good point. Germany right now, would they beat Portugal? I would not put a single dollar on that. None. I won't. No euros, no pounds, no dollar, none of my cryptocurrency I will put on Germany beating. I would not bet on Germany. Let me just put it out there. Sorry. Not betting on Germany at all. Big up to the boy Thriller from Manila who's saying big up to Mr. Chicken Man. Oh boy. Appreciate everybody in here. So Chicken Man is saying, hey Dominic, I just joined. Thank you very much. Big up to Sebastian in the house who says Hungary can beat Germany. Hungary can beat anybody. We know that. At the Euro Championship, anybody can beat anybody. That's the reason why you are the best 24 teams at the tournament. You are the creme de la creme in Europe out of about 55 nations. You are the best 24, but only 16 will move on. Would Germany move on? Or would they flippity flop out of the tournament? Guys, we are going to move right on to the next game between Germany and France. Played at the Allianz Arena in Munich, Germany. It's the home of Bayern Munich. So all you had to do was schedule the game at Munich, not at Schalke Stadium. Where's that? In Gelsenkirchen? Not there, where there's a losing spirit, but at the Allianz Arena, where there's a winning aura. And there's many Bayern Munich players around. And he still can't win. Not good. Not very good at all. France with the 1-0 victory, courtesy of a 20th minute own goal by Mats Hummels. I know a lot of people would be looking at Mats Hummels right now and they will be saying, oh, Hummels, look at that. He just got brought back into the team and there he go again scoring an own goal. Tell me what Hummels could have done in that situation. If Hummels wasn't there to even attempt to get that ball away, it would have been a tap-in. I think it was Griezmann behind. It would have been a tap, 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 tap. It would have been a tap-in. You see what I'm saying? So we can't be overly critical on players that score own goals. It's the same like the Mary Demiral own goal. If he wasn't there, it's a tap-in. The Szczesny own goal, it's not even his fault. The ball came off the defender, hit the post, and hit Szczesny. Szczesny was already covering that shot from Robert Mack. So we got to be a little bit easier on the players, man. You know what I mean? We really, really have to. Guys, I also realized something. When I wear red, I don't know what it is, though. It pops out a little bit better in terms of the lighting. As the camera's kind of funny. When I wore the yellow yesterday, it was kind of dark. I don't know why. I think I need to adjust something whenever I wear colors like yellow. Seriously. And white. White does that too. So red. Red is for danger. And the Liverpool fans would know what I'm talking about. The Rouge. Belgium. Spain. Not Germany. Nothing dangerous about Germany these days. Not at all. Big up to everybody in here, guys. Let's get the stream to 50 thumbs up. Got up at 4 what? When did I wake up today? I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. I've been up all day. I did take a 1 hour nap while I was at work. I took a nap on my break and stole an extra half hour. So don't tell my boss, though. Don't tell my boss. So I've been up all day doing my thing, writing down all my notes for my Euro daily reviews, working on my thumbnail, retroactively updating the thumbnails of the first 3 days. What day is this? What day is this? Is this day 4, right? This is day 4. So a lot of work, man. There's a lot of back work that's being done right about now. But let's get to the France-Germany match. Let's do that. Big up to the boy Demo Dre in the house right about now. How are you feeling, Demo? How are you feeling? Nice to see you around these parts, man. Haven't seen you around these chicken parts in a long, long time, bro. You've been real absent around these parts. Big up to Taha Bezri, regular in the stream, says Germany was shite. We're going to use the word shite, okay? That's a better word. Shite, forward. They can't score if their lives depended on it. Demo is saying Rudiger bit Pogba and nothing happened. Yeah, that's something we have to talk about. I didn't actually see it. I didn't see it, but I missed it because I'm always dealing with the little boy Liam, always acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Big up to La Bestia Gaming, who says, "What do you do for work?" I'm a mechanic. I'm a mechanico. El mechanico. A la aeropuerta. A little bit of Spanish there, a little bit of Spanish, a little Espanol for you as we talk about France versus Alemania. So Benzema back in the team. Unfortunately not to score. His goal was chalked off by VAR. Hummels back in the team. Unfortunately, he scored an own goal. And Muller back in the team. Unfortunately, he couldn't do anything. He wasn't under Muller today. Not at all. He was like a ghost for the most part. He did have a glancing header that went out wide. But for the most part, he was pretty much a ghost. Casper the Ghost. Call the Ghostbusters for Thomas Muller. Wasn't really effective on the day. Or maybe I'm missing the trick. You know what I mean? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. But Germany, to note, has never lost, ever in the past, lost their opening match of a Euro Championship. And they have followed the precedent that they set at the 2018 World Cup by continuing to lose. Lost to Mexico. And they lost to South Korea. What happened in the other game they played? God damn, who else was in their group? I can't even remember. I think they did pick up a win in that game or something, you know. Was it Costa Rica? I can't even remember. No, it can't be Costa Rica. Who was in that group, man? 2018 World Cup. God damn, I can't even remember. 2018 World Cup. Jesus Christ. Get it. Germany's group. I know you guys got a Sweden. Was it Sweden? They beat Sweden. Was it Sweden? Are you for real? I don't know. I don't know if it was Sweden. I'll get it right. I don't believe you. It was Sweden. God damn. Jeez. It was Sweden, right? And it was Sweden who they beat. They picked up one win and it was against Sweden. They did beat Sweden. Sweden still topped the group. What a group. What a group. Mexico, man. Mexico always got to be doing something silly. But I remember South Korea did beat Germany, though. That for sure I could remember. But thank you very much, though. Thank you very much. And sorry for doubting you with that one. Big up to everybody in the stream. All you guys are late. Thank you for coming in late. But make sure you smash the thumbs up button on your way in. Let's get the stream up to 100 trillion likes. All right? Let's do that. Stop playing around. So Germany haven't ever lost a game at the Euros. Their opening game at the Euros, and they do it. This is not a good start, seeing that they played at home. And this is exactly what I was telling Doug yesterday. What home advantage are you talking about? There's no home advantage here. Teams just do not care if you are home or wherever you are. They don't care. They'll come in your own home and beat the shite out of you. You see what I'm saying? That's what Portugal did to Hungary, and this is what France did to Germany. No home advantage here. Scotland lost at home. Russia lost at home. Spain at home, what did they do? Nothing. Nothing. So forget about the home advantage here. So, 6-minute yellow card by Joshua Kimmich. And I think Kimmich was kind of lucky to stay on the field after his little scrimmage there with Luka Hernandez. Two Bayern Munich players, right? And I think there might be something going on between these two guys, you know, like a little bit of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit of, let's use the word beef. These guys got beef. Okay? Let's keep it simple. These guys got beef. I think so, because tell me why you're teammates and you're at each other's necks like that. Come on, man. It's inexplicable. Seriously. It's like Kimmich does not like Luka Hernandez, and Luka Hernandez does not like Kimmich, because Kimmich did kick Luka Hernandez right in the face and did not get sent off. I think he should have got sent off for that one, but that's just my opinion. Just to note, before I forget to mention, Luka Hernandez was great in this game, and with 15 minutes, no chances created for both teams. Griezmann with a corner. Pogba headed over in the 16th minute. Mbappe, a good test of Manuel Neuer, a big punch. Put it out for another corner again. So even though Germany had most of the ball, most of the possession, about 60%, it was France being more creative, keeping the world-class German keeper busy. Lloris hardly had anything to do in the game. Did Germany even get a shot on target in this game? Maybe late in the match. But I think there was a stat about late in the second half that I made a note that Germany had not got a shot on target yet, which is simply ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? That just explains this performance by Germany, but you also have to give France the credit for the brilliant defensive work done by Kimpembe. I don't even know how I'm saying this, but Kimpembe and Rafa Varane was actually sublime on the day. Germany actually ended up having one shot on target. So France did get one on target too, so none of these teams were very good in front of goal. But Germany, with 10 shots at goal, you would have expected them to trouble Lloris a bit more, and they didn't. So, and they were at home too, at the Allianz Arena too. So, yeah. Big up to Nishu in the house, who says the French midfield and defense are great. Just need the attack to show up and they'll be fine. Well, when you have told you Portugal would fail, what are you talking about? Portugal won. But look, when you have Kylian Mbappe, Pogba being an avenger whenever he's playing for France, and you got N'Golo Kante in your team, everything's going to be all right, man. Believe me. Everything's going to be A-okay. So, Hummels, the own goal came in the 20th minute. After a dominant start by Germany in terms of possession and France getting a few chances, France teasing, it was a very nice sequence of play. And Paul Pogba, man, this guy Paul Pogba, for United, he's so average, below par for most of the time. Let's say for 60% of the time he's below average, and the next 40 he's okay, you know. But for France, man, this guy bossed the freaking midfield to the deep line playmaker, and with N'Golo Kante in the team, he has license to go forward. And that's the thing with Kante. You could leave your house and go anywhere in the world, and you leave Kante at your house, you're good. You're good, man. You're good. You feel me? He's like a whole security company. A whole security company. You know those security companies with those big ass guys? Those big brolic guys? But this is just N'Golo Kante alone. That guy there, you'll be like, him? He's the guy? He's the guy in charge of security? Him? Whatever. Knock it off. Listen, I'm not buying this. This is the guy? Nah, get out of here. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. N'Golo freaking Kante, who was really annoying. He was really annoying to the Germans. I don't think it was his best game. But in order to recognize what Kante does in a game, you have to keep your eye on Kante. If you keep your eye on Kante, then you'll see what he does. Because he's the kind of guy that would just be there kind of watching the play. If you really keep tabs on Kante, he'll be standing up or just barely moving around, watching what's going on. And when the player least expected, when the player switch off a little bit, Kante would just run up from behind and take away the ball from you. You see what I'm saying? And drive forward. That's what Kante does best. So you got to give it to N'Golo Kante, man. But going back to the own goal, 20th minute own goal scored by Mats Hummels. Pogba with a brilliant ball. No one picking up Luka Hernandez. If Joshua Kimmich was actually doing his job, he would have been picking up Hernandez. You see what I'm saying? But Hernandez was empty, and him with a brilliant square, with I think that was Griezmann making a run-in on the square. Hummels had to try, but it hit him very high up on the foot, around in the middle, just on the calf, and it went into the back of the net to beat Manuel Neuer. It takes a lot to beat Neuer, and if it was an own goal that it needed to beat Neuer, they got what they needed. Look, France are so good that they don't even need to score on you to win. You see what I'm saying? That's how good France are. They don't need to score. They just allow you to implode and self-destruct. That's how good France are. But that was a great sequence of play, though, and it deserved a goal. Maybe not an own goal, but it did deserve a goal. France 1-0, the first ever own goal conceded by Germany at the Euros. That's how good Germany were. And this is how bad Germany are now. They have been terrible. I don't know what has gotten into this German team, but you getting knocked out in the group stages at the World Cup, getting fall into the winner's curse, where a lot of teams fell to that curse. France in 2002. We had didn't Italy get knocked out in the group stages of the 2010 World Cup as well? And then Spain getting knocked out in the group stages of the 2014 World. So this has been a trend, man. This has been a trend going on. And this German team, though, the slide is real, man. The plummet from glory is real for Germany. It is real. It is very, very real. And it's not only real, it is very, very sad. It is very, very sad what has happened to this brilliant, brilliant German team that we know could destroy oppositions. And to just reiterate, Italy did place bottom of their group at the 2010 World Cup, so I was spot on with that. Brazil were the only team after winning the 2002 World Cup not to fall victim to the curse in 2006. But from 1998 onwards, well, Brazil are the only team not falling to the curse, basically, from 98 all the way to 2018. So just a little bit of fun facts for you guys. Golden nugget in your ear. Golden nuggets for your head tops, okay? If only you could have turned those golden nuggets into real cash. Or every time I drop a... It would have been crazy that every time I drop a golden nugget, I generate a cryptocurrency, you know what I'm saying? And I make money. It goes right into a bank account. That would have been crazy. Every time I drop something fire, I make money. That would have been nuts. But big up to Dan Torre in the house, who says, Love said in the interview, the defense was fine, but we needed more penetration on the attack. Germany gonna win the other two with confidence. I do agree with that. They weren't too bad in defense because they only conceded an own goal. But it's just going forward that they weren't penetrative enough. I don't think Gundogan was at his best in the game. I really don't think Gnabry was at his best in the game. And we'll get to Gnabry. We definitely get to Gnabry and his chance. But in the 22nd minute, Muller, a glancing header, one of the rare chances that Germany got. That one went wide. There was a free kick for Germany. They wasted that one as well. And that was a foul by N'Golo Kante and Ilkay Gundogan in a very, very dangerous position. But Toni Kroos, he wasted that. And, you know, there is where I made the note about N'Golo Kante giving freedom to his fellow midfielders, Pogba and Adrian Rabiot, who I don't too much agree with Rabiot starting in this team, to be honest, guys. I think Didier Deschamps could do a lot better in the midfield with Pogba, Kante, and let me check the bench and see who I think should actually play in the midfield there. As a matter of fact, the only other option is Corentin Tolisso. They don't really have much options, midfield options there. They didn't take a lot of midfielders. They didn't. That's crazy. that is kind of weird. Because if Pogba picks up an injury, then it's Tolisso, and then Tolisso haven't really been in form. He has hardly been playing for Bayern Munich, though, you know what I mean? So he might have to change system if one of Pogba, Kante, or Rabiot gets injured, you know. So that is something to definitely note. So something that is very, very important is that Didier Deschamps brought 14 players from France's World Cup squad to this tournament. 14. That's what you call continuity. 3 years from winning the World Cup into Euro 2021. A young squad, a very talented squad. But I don't think Germany could say the same, because when you look at their team, there's been a lot of shake-up, man. You see what I'm saying? There's guys coming through like Christian Gunter, Robin Koch. There's Marcel Halstenberg, Klosterman. I don't think Klosterman and Halstenberg were at the World Cup from the last time I recall. Maybe they were, but I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? There was there's Gosens coming through at Atalanta. So this team has been going through somewhat of an experimental phase, or maybe experimental is the wrong word. Maybe somewhat of they've been going through limbo. You see what I'm saying? Where they need a here nor there. They're actually not even everywhere. They're nowhere near the team that they used to be. Germany. They need change, and change is going to come because this is Löw's last tournament, and Hansi Flick, who was spotted in the stands, is probably being like, God damn, could you hurry up and just get knocked out of the group stage so I could deliver this team from Yoki Love? Sounds a bit like evil. Deliver the team from evil. Yoki Love. Sounds kind of evil. But 15 years at the helm is too long, man. See what I'm saying? I know Oscar Tabarez of Uruguay has also been in charge of Uruguay for a long time as well. And yeah. And as Dildar is saying, why he didn't pick Aouar, yeah, that's kind of puzzling. Why he didn't pick a Fekir or an Aouar, even a Kamavinga, I think, should have made the squad. He might actually, let's for their sake, let's hope nobody gets injured. So, halftime. Well, I'm going a little bit too far there. I'm not even at halftime yet, but I'm at 30 minutes. Half hour. Let's say half hour into the game. Germany, 62% of the ball. Still no clear-cut chances at goal. And there was a small chance for Gundogan in the 37th minute, and he snatched at his shot, which was foiled by Paul Pogba. But from the season Ilkay Gundogan had with Manchester City, scoring, I think, 17 goals in all competition, you expect him to do a lot better. So when I say Gundogan wasn't at his best on the day, he wasn't at his best. You know what I'm saying? And every game there's a Man City player, man. Every single freaking game you go. Talk about dominance. You know what I mean? I just had to throw that one in there, guys. There was another Kimmich versus Hernandez in the 40th minute where Kimmich did kick Fernandes in the head and he didn't get punished. And at that time I was beginning to realize how many Bayern Munich players were on the field, and there were 6 Bayern Munich players to be exact on the field. There was Kimmich, Hernandez, Pavard, who almost got knocked out by Robin Gosens. There was let me just take a look at the 11 right now. There was Gnabry, there was Muller, there's one more, Neuer. So, and on the bench, there was actually 4 more on the bench. So the team was, the two teams were stacked up with Bayern Munich players, 10 to be exact, with Kingsley Coman on the bench, along with Corentin Tolisso for France, both of Bayern Munich. And there was Niklas Sula and Leroy Sané on the bench for Germany. So the team stacked up with Bayern Munich players, man. So, halftime, 1-0 to France. What are you guys saying in the chat right about now? Nelson Ayodele saying Rudiger is following the Luis Suarez biting incident. Yeah, I did write that down. That happened late in the first half. Pogba was complaining to the referee about the whole Rudiger bite issue, but I didn't actually see anything on that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna check Twitter and we're gonna see if we find anything on that whole bite issue right about now. So let me see. You must find something on Twitter. Rudiger, as soon as you put it in, Rudiger Pogba biting. All right, let's find that. We will find it. We will find something. Most of the things are saying copyright. Okay, we found it. We found it. Got it. We got it. And I'm gonna be sharing that with you guys right now. Let's pull that up and let's share the Rudiger Suarez the Rudiger Suarez biting incident on Paul Pogba. Let's get that. Let's get that. That is something we gotta get. All right. So we got it right here, guys. We got it right here. And we're going to take a look at what really happened here. So Thriller is saying fair use, fair use. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We won't get in trouble for this one, I think. So let's take a look at what happened here, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's take a look. So look at how Rudiger is creeping up at Pogba here. This is funny, man. This is funny. Look at this. Look at this. What the hell? What the hell is wrong with this guy? He bit Pogba. You see when he bit Pogba, Pogba opened up his mouth like, you know, like Pogba said, ah, what the hell? Ah, did you just bite me? Antonio, what are you doing, Antonio? He's trying to make love to Pogba. Look at this again. Look at that. Caught in the act. It's not in 4K. But it did get 146,000K. 146,000K. 146K views. But you see it right there, guys. Let's look at it again. What is Rudiger thinking, though? What is he thinking? Yeah, like, why are you biting the... And you know what? It's not vicious at all. But why? I don't understand how... You have VAR in place and VAR does not even take a look at this and see something's wrong with this. You see what I mean? That's the problem with freaking VAR, man. At least a yellow card should have been given for that. It wasn't Suarez-esque, to be honest, to be real. Let's keep it real. Suarez's bites were really stupid and it left a mark on Chiellini and everything, you know. So that one was mild. You see what I'm saying? That one was more like a peck. It was more a chicken move than a dog move, if you get what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? It was more a cluck more than a roof. You feel me? But Rudiger You would always be remembered for that bite still, though. People are not going to forget that bite at all. I won't. And I know a lot of you guys in here won't forget that bite. We won't. Definitely won't. So we're going to go back to the analysis after the halftime break. And just note, guys, most goals at the tournament so far has been scored after halftime. 75% of goals. We didn't have any in the after halftime in this game. And that was a moment I also spotted Hansi Flick in the crowd. And Flick was saying, man, as I said earlier, I'm just waiting to take over and get this team back where it's supposed to be. There was... Oh, man. It is funny. It is funny. Guys, what are you sipping on? I'm currently sipping on a Modelo Especial Negra, meaning a Modelo Black, okay? Tastes very good, too. Gulp, gulp. Sip, sip. Let's go. Let's continue. You know what I'm saying? Only if you at the right age, you should be drinking. Okay, don't forget that. I don't want to steer you down the wrong path to destruction. The path to destruction is always the wrong path. Remember that one. So, what is the chat saying? So, Tola is saying, Vihen Stefana Weisber. What the hell is that? So, Chicken Man at Dominic. Everyone's gangster till Rudiger comes from behind. Dupe, Rudiger hurts Kevin De Bruyne on purpose. Yeah, Rudiger has been on a rampage lately, man. Seriously, man. Big up to the boy Asian Sensational in the house, better known as Steve. Demo saying a nibble. More like a peck, you know what I'm saying? More like a peck. Or maybe it's a nibble from a puppy, you know? A little puppy nibble, you know what I'm saying? Little puppy nibble, nibble, nibble. Nibble, nibble, you know what I'm saying? Pick your combined 11. France versus Germany, combined 11. This was an earlier thing, but we won't be doing that combined 11 thing, though. That's nonsense. See what I'm saying? I think I have this thing a little too big, you know. I can't access the features. Now I can access the features. Yeah, that was a little too big, man. You see what I'm saying? That was a little too big. But star-studded lineups fielded by both teams. They came back out in the second half. And Rabiot, he got a 52nd minute chance. And I think he was marginally offside. So if he scored or if he had passed the ball to Griezmann, which he should have done, I think it would have been ruled offside. Like there was a few more goals scored by France that was actually ruled offside. In the 54th minute, Germany got their best chance when Gosens crossed the ball over to Gnabry unmarked at the far post. And he scuffed it. And that was a surprise, seeing that Gnabry has been so clinical for Germany, scoring 16 times in his previous 24 appearances. So Gnabry needed to do a lot better there, and he could have actually pulled out the celebration, you know what I mean? But no celebration under there for Serge Gnabry, the man who, believe it or not, used to ply his trade at Arsenal FC. Yeah, man. Yeah. Biting people is very lame. Thank you very much, Albert, for coming through today again. Guys, if you're in here, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. We have hit 56 thumbs up. Let's get the stream up to 75. We'll definitely appreciate that. We will talk about the games coming up tomorrow as soon as we're done with that one. The second half wasn't so exciting, but we still, unfortunately, we still have to talk about it. Okay? We got to talk about it still. I know. Yeah. I know it was kind of boring. I don't want to put you guys to sleep, but we got to run through it. It was a good period for Germany between the 50th and 60th minute. The game was opening up a bit, but Germany was still unable to equalize and put one past Hugo Lloris. There was a dangerous play in the 58th minute when Gosens took out Benjamin Pavard. I think France got a little scared there. Pavard almost got a concussion, but he did come back on, and he looked very shook when he the minutes after. I think they should have taken him off at that moment, but players want to play, man. Ballers want to ball. You know what I'm saying? You at the Euros. Nobody want to be on the freaking bench. You feel me? Nobody want to be like Donny van de Beek. You feel me? So yeah, players want to play, man. Definitely. That was a good joke, right, guys? What do you think about that joke? Rate that joke out of 10. I'm going to give it a 10.5 out of 10. Great joke. Very, very good joke. 66-minute Mbappe and Pogba linked up. They were linking up very, very well. Mbappe scored, but he was offside. And, oh man, the pace on Kylian Mbappe, man. But on that moment, there was some brilliant individual football by going around the players in the box and getting that shot off to beat Manuel Neuer at his far post. But I think Kylian Mbappe was a little bit too eager in today's game, where he was caught offside on way too many occasions. Being that France still managed to keep the lead up until the 78th minute, you had to give credit to Kimpembe and Rafa Varane. Rafa Varane, this is the best I've seen Varane play for a very, very long time, because remember last season when Real Madrid came up against Manchester City, he was the gift that just kept on giving. And I had lost all my ratings for Rafa Varane after that tie, because he was a world-class defender. I always rated him, but I wasn't impressed on that day. Maybe it's because he was playing against my team, you know what I mean? But yeah. 73rd minute, Germany tried to add impetus to this to their attack by bringing in subs Leroy Sané and Champions League winner. Got to mention that all the time, Timo Werner. I just got to remind people that Pep Guardiola mocked it up against Chelsea for Werner, and Sané came on for Gnabry and Havertz. Havertz, not the best of game for the Champions League winner Kai Havertz, and the biting Rudiger also plays for Chelsea as well. So in the 76th minute was when I noticed that Germany did not have a single shot at goal. Very, very poor. And they were looking for ways to break down this French team, and it was like algebra, calculus, if you never did those things before. Very, very difficult to do. Hummel's tackle on Mbappe. Mbappe getting in behind. Pogba putting him in behind. And I was surprised on a lot of those occasions that Manuel Neuer wasn't doing a lot of sweeper keeping in the game. I don't know if you guys saw that. Because most of the time when those balls are like kicked out, Manuel Neuer already down and kicking them away. But he was staying back a lot. I think he was scared that Kylian Mbappe was going to beat him and he would have taken him out, gotten a red card, given away a penalty. Didn't matter anyway. France was leading the game and France were creating the better chances. Benzema also scored in the 86th minute. He celebrating his return to the French team, but his celebrations had to cut short because VAR ruled Mbappe offside. Mbappe getting in behind again. And this could be ominous signs for opposition teams, Portugal, Hungary, in games to come, round of 16 oppositions, because Mbappe is just warming up. And if he's caught offside 3 times in one game, he's going to work on that. And in other games, you won't be catching him offside so often. So Emre Can came into the game for Matthias Ginter. Kevin Volland came in the match as well. And at that time of the game, I'm saying to myself, if you have to bring in Emre Can in the game, it's never a good sign. It is never a good sign to bring Emre Can on. It means that once Can is on the field, it means that things are not in good shape at all. That's how bad Germany. Seriously, Emre Can just spells disaster. Okay? His name is Can, but he can't. His name is Can, but he really can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. You do not get my vote. You can't. Okay? Emre Can is horrible, man. Horrible. Liverpool fans are probably so happy he's gone. So, Benzema came off. Tolisso came on. 6 minutes extra time. Dembele came on for Rabiot. Germany tried and tried and tried. It failed. Final whistle. France wins the game 1-0. Germany flippity flops once again. This team is on a spiral into the abyss of absolute darkness. Germany is getting knocked out in the group stages, guys. Seems so. I predicted them to come in third in the group. It seems like they might come in last in the group, because what we're seeing from what we saw from Hungary ain't gonna bend down and take whatever Germany has to give. You see what I'm saying? Listen, Germany gets no play against Hungary. Hungary says no play for you, Germany. None. I'm not playing. You get no play. But Germany do play Portugal before they meet Hungary. And if they're going to need a result against the Hungarians, and the Hungarians are going to need a result against the Germans, it'll get ugly. This game will be played at the Allianz Arena as well. So, look, it's all in Germany's hands. And they now have to get something against Portugal, because going into this game, needing only 3 points to try to come in as one of the best third-place teams, they might just come up short. It's not looking good for Germany, guys. It's really not. So, man of the match. Who did get man of the match for this game? My man of the match. This one is a bit difficult. I didn't actually see who got man of the match, but I'll give it to Paul Pogba. Pogba is my man of the match. Let me just double check and see who got man of the match here. Man of the match. Match info. Let me see what happened here. That's not where you get that. Stats. We got all the stats here, guys. So I think I should start using the stats from this web. Let me see if the stats actually add up here. Let me see if the stats match up with each other here. Let me go back. Really see if the stats match up with each other. Because sometimes you use one site and then the stats are different. Yeah, the stats are right. The stats are right. Yeah, the Google stats are right. I think Google is mostly always right. You guys agree? Or you think Google be wrong sometimes? So, there you have it, guys. France 1, Germany 0. That's my review. A lot of thoughts put inside of the, my match notes and everything. I actually write down a lot of things that I want to talk to you guys about, and I'm glad I get to execute all of that. We will predict tomorrow's games, but before we do, let's go into a bit of Q&A. Let's look at the chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. If you guys are actually saying anything good. Thriller, Rudiger, BOTM, bite off the match. Love it. Elevator Kid, Germany to get knocked out in the group stages just like the World Cup. What else we have here? Demo J, Pogba. Yeah, I do agree. And Roma, Dino, YouTube. Pogboom. Yeah, Pogba, definitely. Bashra Akshir. Damn, are you doing FIFA stream? I miss it. I can't even remember Bashra Akshir in our FIFA stream, right, guys? Do you lurk? I can't remember you being in there. What else do we have here? Big up to Air Slayer. Where have you been, Air Slayer? I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Haven't seen you in a minute. What else we got here? So, Mustafa spoiling it for me, saying Iran are through to the next round. God damn it. I wanted to react to that one. Damn you, Mustafa. I knew Iran would have made it through. I predicted them to make it through, but they were kind of screwing things up on their way to the second round of Asian World Cup qualifiers. So, we're going to go, whoa. I didn't mean to go all the way back to qualifiers here. You guys don't have to see my history, my browsing history. What if I was actually on maybe like X videos or something? You see what I'm saying? You guys would have known. You guys would have known what I was up to. You see what I'm saying? So, got to be very careful with what I do and going back there. So, let's go all the way down to let's just go down to Group F and recap what's going on in Group F so far. Portugal at the top on goal difference above France. Both have 3 points. Germany third without a point and a better goal difference than Hungary, who are last in the group. In terms of tomorrow's games, guys, we have games in Group A and B. Let's touch on these games and let's make predictions and let's see how many we get right. So we are going back to Group A, where Italy defeated Turkey on the first match day, 3-0. So this would be the end of match day 1, guys. Match day 1 is officially over for Euro 2020. Okay? I don't think I'll be doing a match day 1 review. Not necessary. We'll come back tomorrow. A lot of work to do. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll do a roundup of these games that we're going to be talking about right now. So get your pens and paper, write down your prediction. It's very important because I don't want nobody saying, oh, I predicted this and you didn't. Okay, write it down. So Italy defeated Turkey 3-0. That was played in Rome. And Wales held Switzerland to a 1-1 draw. That game was played in Baku, Azerbaijan, the land of fire. So we would have a switcheroo of games where we will see Turkey playing Wales and Italy playing the Swiss. So Turkey will play Wales in Baku. Italy will play Switzerland in Rome. All of Italy's games will be played at home in Rome. So they would want to put on a show for their fans who went through quite an ordeal with the COVID-19 breakout. Remember that Italy, they were the epicenter for COVID-19 when it first started to spread throughout the world. So they have went through a lot. So let's just click on the Turkey-Wales match here, the whole match preview here. And they do have head-to-head at the Euros. They have met, it seems. One win for each team. 1-0 apiece in those games. And both teams a mixed bag of form coming into the tournament, where Turkey 2 wins, 2 draws and a loss. Wales 2 wins, 2 draws and a loss. In terms of deeper head-to-head, I'll get that for you as well, because I do know how to retrieve that. Let me just refresh my thing here a second, and we're going to get that going. So Turkey versus Wales. In terms of all-time matches, they have met each other on 6 different occasions. Turkey with 2 wins, Wales with 3, and 1 game ending in a draw. Robert Page is currently in charge because of the absence of Ryan Giggs, who's going through some legal issues for slapping up his girlfriend. Guys, if you have girlfriends and wives, don't slap them up, okay? Do not be like Ryan Giggs. I say this once again. Do not be like Ryan Giggs. Thank you very much. We will move on. Guys, FIFA today. Guys, I have a lot of things to do. After I'm done with this stream, remember there's CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers starting at 8 o'clock. I got to watch those, man. You know, I have to talk about those, you know. Guys, I will come back with the gaming streams. I know you missed the gaming streams. It's lovely that you guys are fiending for the damn gaming streams, but I will be back with it soon. So 6 meetings. The last time these two teams actually met, you have to date back to the 1998 World Cup qualifiers, right? They have only met in World Cup qualifiers, and they met in the Euros back in 1978-79. Well, the qualifiers for the Euros. So I think they met in World Cup Euro qualifiers for 1980 qualifiers. The last time they met, 1997, the match finished 6-4 in favor of Turkey. God damn it, what a thriller. If we could get another thriller like that, I'll be thrilled. For real. I'll be thrilled. You see what I'm saying? I love it. The game before that was a draw. The last time Wales beat Turkey was back in 1981. A 1-0 win for Wales. World Cup qualifiers. And by the way, none of them teams did qualify for the World Cup back then either. And Wales did beat Turkey in 1980. That's ancient times. I wasn't even born yet. Let's not even talk about that. Most valuable player for Turkey being Çağlar Soyuncu, and Daniel James currently being the most valuable player for Wales, being even more valuable than Gareth Bale in terms of their market value. That's what I'm talking about. Not their worth on the field, because Bale is Wales, and if Bale does not play well, Wales does not play well. Wales would need Bale to come up big in this game after picking up a point against the Swiss. Turkey, they have not started the tournament out well. We expected a lot better from Turkey, but they just did not show up against Italy. They were more like chicken against Italy than they were like turkeys. See what I'm saying? Or we could say they were more like ducks. They didn't get off the mark. They were more duck. They were more duck than turkey against Italy. Are they going to be Turkey against Wales? Or are they going to be something else? You tell me. You tell me, because from what I see with this Wales team here, This team is a very, very gritty outfit, and it would be hard to write them off right now. I did predict Turkey to do well in the group. I didn't predict Wales. I predicted Wales to come dead last in the group, by the way. But Turkey, I expect better of Turkey. I think I predicted Turkey to come in second, Switzerland to come in third. Turkey has to win this game. Turkey got to win this game. I don't know. Listen, I cannot put it any other way. They have to win this game. They're very talented outfit, and they got to win. Burak Yilmaz was a passenger in the first game against Italy. He didn't do anything. No service. Up in the hills. Can't get no service. Team suffered. Emergency. Can't reach anybody with no service. We need to see Burak Yilmaz in action. Çalhanoğlu, Ozan Tufan, you guys need to step your game up. Çelik, a right back, Yajiki, all these guys need to step their game up. Did Turkey actually take Turak, the dinosaur hunter? If Turkey did not take Turak, the dinosaur hunter, they have no chance of getting out of this group. But this group is dangerous. So let me just check their squad and see if Turak, the dinosaur hunter, is in the team. And if he's not, they're in trouble. They are in trouble. I don't see Turak in the team. Why didn't they take Turak? Nah. Turkey, I predicted you to do well based on Turak being in the team. You didn't put in Turak. You're in trouble. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Turkey's not winning this game. I'm going for another draw here for Wales. Sorry, Turkish fans. But they will score. Another 1-1 draw. Another 1-1 draw or a draw. Turkey under pressure. 1 point after match day 2. Wales, 2 points. Looking good. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw here. Goals. I'm going to say Gareth Bale. Spectacular free kick. Just outside the box. Yeah, I'm very, very dramatic like that. Turkey. Çalhanoğlu with the corner. Soyuncu with the goal. Calling it right now. Let me know your prediction, guys, in the chat. Robert Rodriguez, big up to you, man. He says Turkey 1, Wales 1. Maybe a draw. Same prediction as me. Big up to Chicken Man. Thank you very much for coming through. See you soon. What else we got here? Chicken Man is saying 3-1 Italy versus Switzerland. Thank you very much. What else we got here in terms of prediction? Dildar 1-1. 1-1. Thank you. Guys, we're talking about Turkey, Wales. Sam, 3-0. Thank you. Palomo, too early. Elevator Kid, 2-1 to Turkey. Thank you very much. What else we got here in terms of predictions? What else we got here? Chicken Man, 2-1 to Turkey. Wisdom Argentina, thank you for coming through once again. He says 0-0. I'm predicting a draw as well. What else we got here in terms of predictions? Okay, all right. Guess that's it. Let me scroll down again. Let me see if you guys said anything. If you're watching the replay right now, let me know your thoughts on the game, or let me know your prediction. Okay? So, Sam, 3-2. Turkey 3. Beef 2. Funny. Are Wales going to have a turkey sandwich on the day? Are they? Just might. Palomo, 1-0 to Turkey. Zachary in the house. How are you doing, Zachary Leahy? Coming in strong with the 2-0 win for the Turks. Gotta be. Mustafa, 2-2 draw. Judens is saying a 1-1 draw. Steve, Turkey 2, Wales 1. All right, guys. Thank you very much for that prediction. We are going to move on. We got a lot of games to talk about. I will not stay forever on this one game. So we are going to keep it moving like a rolling stone that gathers absolutely no moss. Turkey, Wales, 1-1 draw. Similar forms, and I think they're going to cancel each other out. So for the next game in Group A, we have Italy coming up against the Swiss in the Stadio Olimpico in Rome. They're at home, And in terms of form, Italy have won their last 5 matches. Italy have actually gone 28 games unbeaten under Roberto Mancini, where he has used over 60 players during that period. The man knows exactly what he's doing. The man looks stylish coming into this tournament. The Italian team means business. A lot of people are talking up the Italian team, saying that they are dark horses and all. But the Italian team may not be looking at themselves as dark horses. They may just looking at themselves as a unit with a mission to just come back from the setback of the World Cup 2018, World Cup 2018 miss, and channel the spirit of the 2006 World Cup win. So what we got here? Head to head. 3 wins for Italy, 3 draws, no wins for Switzerland. That's in terms of European competition. Not World Cup, but European competition. Let me get you the overall head-to-head between the Italians and the Swiss. These teams have met on a total of 58 times. God damn it. 58 times. The history goes back a long, long time. Italy with 28 wins, the Swiss with only 8 wins, and 22 games ending in a draw. So Switzerland have not lost over 50% of their games, which is not bad, but they need more wins. They need to notch up more wins. The last time Switzerland beat Italy, you got to go all the way back to 1993 during World Cup qualifiers, European World Cup qualifiers. 1993. That's a long time. The last time they met, 2010. 1-1. The last 3 times they met, the games all ended in draws. This Swiss team did not look too bad against Wales, and I think they deserved the win, but they weren't clinical in front of goal. And then they conceded from the big man up top. So, Italy, they don't really possess the height, really, apart from the defenders, Chiellini and Bonucci. They don't really possess the height. You're not going to see Insigne on the end of any header. You see what I'm saying? Like the big Welshman who put in past Switzerland. So it seems like the Achilles heel could be that aerial balls that Italy could look to use their big defenders and get the ball in the back of the net. Roberto Mancini versus Vladimir Petkovic. Both managers very, very good. Petkovic in charge since 2014. 7 years, so it's pretty successful. Pretty successful, and a lot of talent on display for both these teams as well. For the Swiss, you have the likes of Marcel. No, that's Austria. That's Austria, Marcel Sabitzer. You have Dennis Zakaria. You have Breel Embolo. You have the likes of I'm running blank here on the Swiss, you know. But you have guys like, god damn it, the Swiss. If I'm running blank on the Swiss, it means that they don't really have enough quality at all. Seriously, I know these players, but I'm running blank on Switzerland right about now. But let me just pull up the squads to refresh my memory. I'm being an old man right about now. Jan Sommer in goal. I know these guys. Ricardo Rodriguez, Kevin Mbabu, who had a really good game. The first match. Granit Xhaka, Jordan Shaqiri. The freaking names are coming back, man. Harry Seferovic, Mario Grovanovic. The names are coming back. God damn it, man. You know, sometimes when you need something and it's at the tip of your tongue, it never, ever comes out. As for the Italian squad, we know how star-studded this team is. And, you know, you have the likes of Nico Barella. You have Benedeschi. You have Chiesa. You have Insigne. Immobile. Team is stacked up. I know a lot of people are talking about how stacked up Belgium are, France, England, but, well, Portugal, but Italy are a stacked up team. You feel me? They're looking good. You know, like a stack of pancakes looks really good. The Italian team looking really, really freaking good. So, Italy versus the Swiss here. The Italians are the favorites going into this match, seeing that 28 wins, Swiss 8 wins in their history. They haven't played in 11 years, 3 draws prior to that. I'm tempted to predict a draw here, but this Italian team is looking good, and I think their defense will be very difficult to break down. Donnarumma in goal was hardly tested against Turkey. He might get tested against the Swiss, with Shaqiri putting in those balls. Xhaka with the long-range threat. Embolo looked really good. Gravanovic coming off the bench looked like he could trouble. So you can't take this Swiss team lightly at all. But this Italian team are looking good, and they're on course to top this group. And I'm going to go for a win for Italy. And it's going to be a low scorer. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win in front the home crowd in Rome. And I'm final on that one. One goal to nil Italy, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. I can't believe I went blank on the Swiss team, you know. I think it's because I was a little thirsty, you know what I mean? My brain was lacking that energy it needed to muster up those thoughts. So let me take a quick sip of let me drink some water. I haven't been drinking water. Let me drink some water while you guys drop your prediction in the chat. Okay? And as Supritel extra says, stack of effing pancake sounds really damn good. Yep, I had some pancakes when was that? On Thursday morning for breakfast. I had a nice 3 stacked pancakes with some bacon and some eggs, and it was goddamn lovely. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. So, what Zachary's saying here, 2-1 to Italy. 2-1 to Italy. Adrian Williams, 2-0 to Italy. What else we have here? Julian, 3-1 to Italy. What else we got? Zachary's saying that Thriller. But if we're on land, definitely the 100 whales, maybe even water, not sure. Oh, okay. I see you guys. You guys dropped one of those tricky things, huh? Thriller, do you mind sharing? 80 boots, Switzerland or solid? Gonna be closer than you think. I think this one is 2-1 to Italy. Yeah, the game is gonna be close. Yeah, so Thriller dropped one of those things. I missed the super chat. Sorry, Thriller. Thank you very much. I knew I love these ones. Dom. Would you rather fight 100 turkey-sized whales or 1 whale-sized turkey? Love it, man. Love it. What was the first one did you asked me? Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? That one was funny. All right. 100 turkey-sized whales or 1 whale-sized turkey. Listen, man, I'll take on the 100 turkey-sized whales, okay? Because they won't do me much harm. I'll probably pet all of them. But if I have to fight a whale-sized turkey, oh man, that won't be pretty. That would not be a pretty sight. That whale-sized turkey might actually destroy an entire village, eat all the vegetation, and snatch up all the kids and all that kind of stuff. It's terrible. I don't even want to think about it. It's very, very bad to think about that right about now. Okay? But yeah, man. Yeah. Are we talking about land whales? Or are we talking about water turkeys? Wait. Be clear on that. Are these land whales or water turkeys? Get it right. Please, I need specifics here. Are these whales on land? Because if they're in water, it's okay. But if they're on land, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Whales on land, that might not be they might evolve or something. They might be a little difficult to beat. And a big whale-sized turkey in the water, that'll be even worse. That'll be a freaking Leviathan. That's what you call a Leviathan. Okay? So I'm going for a 1-0 win for the Italians here, and I do appreciate everybody dropping their predictions in the chat. And Hope 3-0 to Italy. Steve 2-1 to Turkey. God damn, Steve, you're late, bro. Jesus. God damn, how late are you? Dildar, Italy 9 clean sheets in a row, and they'll probably win. And they'll win 2-0. Yeah, that's a very good stat. Dilda, I realize you're coming in with some really, really good golden nuggets, you know. Italy, 9 clean sheets in a row. Let's go back to Italy right about now. Let's go back to Italy. I didn't even talk about I didn't even read you guys the stats for the France-Germany game, but that's all right. I did put it up on the screen. France only got 38% of the ball there, but yeah. But let's go back to Italy and their record coming into this game, where we could give some more context on why we think they're going to win. 3-0 versus Turkey, beat Czech Republic 4-0, beat San Marino 7-0, Lithuania 2-0, Bulgaria 2-0, Italy beat Northern Ireland 2-0, Bosnia 2-0. The last time they conceded was against the Netherlands, and that was a 1-1 draw. That was back in October 2020. They conceded against Bosnia. That was only 1 goal. Conceded against Armenia in a 9-1 win back in 2019. God damn. Dilda, to make it even better, dating back all the way to 2019, Italy have only conceded about 3 goals, which is ridiculous. They have not conceded more than 1 goal in a game dating all the way back. This dates, I don't know if I'm getting it right here, but Italy have not conceded more than once in a game for a very long time. I think it goes back against North Macedonia in 2016. That's what the records are saying right now. But it might be wrong, but it might be right as well. This is ridiculous. This is simply ridiculous, man. You know, so 1-0 to Italy, and I'm sticking with my prediction. 1-0. We have one more game to talk about. We won't stay forever talking about this game. And this game is from Group B. So we will have one Group B game tomorrow. And that game is between Finland and Russia. The other teams in the group are Denmark and Belgium. And they will play on Thursday. So, guys, remember, this is Euro Daily Roundup. Euro 2020 Daily Roundup. Every single day. Rain, sun, shine, war, peace, mayhem, whatever is going on in the world. Once the football is playing, I'll be back to talk about the Euros every single day. God damn it. Every day. Okay? Every day. Let's talk. Finland versus Russia. Finland coming off of a big win against Denmark. Quite unfortunate that the Danes lost that game, seeing that they had a medical emergency with Christian Eriksen, and thank God Christian Eriksen is okay and he's alive and he's conscious, he's talking and everything. Oh man, it would have sent shock waves. It did send shock waves to the football world, but it would have sent mega shock waves to the football world if that man had passed away. And just so you know, he did die. He died, but not for very long. He was resuscitated. He was brought back. Okay? It's a good thing he does not have a DNR in his medical file. Do not resuscitate. Because they brought him back. And I'm happy. This could be the end of his career. Or he may miraculously, come back after tests are done and, they give him the all clear to go back and play. But if I'm Christian Eriksen right now, I might not take the chance. I may not take the chance. I'll go and I'll get my coaching badges and I'll become a manager. I start from the youth level and I'll become a young manager, because it's not worth risking going back out there to play this high intensity football, playing every 2 days and all of that. It's taking a toll on the players, man. Too damn young. So look out for manager Eriksen in the future. So let's talk a bit about Finland versus Russia. So we have some head-to-head here, and we have some form. Head-to-head, 2 wins for Russia in European competitions. Finland, no wins. Russia beating Finland 9-1 on aggregate across those 2 European matches. Finland coming off of a win, Russia coming off of a loss. Finland did not come into the tournament in good form. Russia came in on better form, but Russia has been a bit up and down as of late. In terms of the overall record, they have only met 5 times, where Finland has a solitary win that they picked up back in 1912. God damn it. 1912 at the Olympics. Jesus Christ. That's a long time. That's before World War One. Jesus. That's before Jesus. That's a long time. I'm just joking with that one, guys. You know that. But Russia with 4 wins. And the first win came in 1995. A 6-1 win. 3-1 win. And those were in the European qualifiers for World Cup. That looks like for Euro 96. Yeah. Euro 96 qualifiers. They met in World Cup qualifiers for 2010. Russia won both games as well. But guys, things are shaping up a little different here. This game will be played in Russia. I think this game will be played in St. Petersburg, Russia. Yep, at the Zenit St. Petersburg Stadium, where Zenit have won the Russian Premier League this season. We'll be in the Champions League. A lot of Zenit St. Petersburg players playing for the Russian national team. One notable player is Artem Zuba, the captain. But this Finland team, you cannot take them lightly. I did take them lightly before the tournament started. But, man, that win against Denmark, they got lucky. But sometimes you need the luck. And Denmark did miss a penalty. Pierre-Emil Højbjerg, the Tottenham Hotspur player, I got to mention that because he's just channeling the Tottenham's losing spirit coming into the Euros as well. I know some people may not agree or may not like what I just said, but it's true. And Denmark, they failed. It was a sad day for Denmark, but nevertheless, they decided that they wanted to go back out and play the game, and they failed. So Marko Kanerva, the manager of Finland, they would fancy their chances of beating Russia for only the second time, or maybe only for the first time, because that 1912 thing, that was too long ago. But first major tournament for Finland, started with a win. Guys, could Finland be the Iceland of 2016? Could they be the Wales? You see what I'm saying? Could they be the Wales? Thriller says, Dom, what was it like in 1912? You said you were born in 1894. Yep, I was born the same day Manchester City was formed. Big up to Luis Garcia. How are you feeling today? Look, man, Robert Rodriguez, Finland was not even actually independent yet. They were still part of Russia until 1917. Well, that's what the stat says. But if they played against Russia, they did not play as an independent. You could still play as Russia, as Finland against Russia, but you don't have to be independent. You see what I mean? Like, for example, my country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, it was St. Vincent and the Grenadines before it got its independence. I think that was in 1978. I think they got the independence. I can't even remember. I haven't lived there for a very long time. I'm forgetting the history there. But look, Stanislav Cherchesov, he has to be lucky. And look, this guy's lucky to still have the Russian job. But I think if Russia flops here and get knocked out of this tournament, who knows? They may or may not sack him. But seeing that he's been in the job since 2016, I don't think they might just not sack him. See what I'm saying? It doesn't look like Stanislav Cherchesov is sackable at all. He might just pull a rabbit out the hat and get something from this game. But look, this one is hard to predict. Russia did get beaten up really badly by Belgium, and Finland are no Belgium. But they did show grit against Denmark. They started well. They held Denmark 0-0 up until the time Christian Eriksen had his traumatic incident. And Russia are not looking so good. I'm fancying Russia here. I predicted Russia to get out the group. But as the tournament goes along, we might have to change up some of our predictions. And are Finland going to be twice lucky here? Guys, it would be crazy. If Finland pick up a win here, they're through to the next round. If they pick up a draw, they're probably through to the next round. If Russia draw, might not be looking good. But who knows? Who knows what they'll do against Denmark? This one is difficult. This one is difficult to predict. Finland just basically threw a whole wrench in the system. You see what I'm saying? And it is hard to call right now. I want to predict a Russia win, but I also want to see a fairy tale run by someone deep into the tournament. Maybe not so deep, but yeah, maybe a quarterfinal run or something for somebody. And it could be Finland. Guys, oh boy. I don't think we're going to have an exciting day tomorrow. I'm going to predict, damn. This one is hard. Jeez. Elevated Kid is saying 2-1 to Russia. Oh, man. Burak Chan, 1-0 to Russia. I'm tempted. Tanner Wilson, how are you doing? I saw your message on Twitter. I didn't get to it yet. You were asking me about Q&As, right? Besides the Euros, your first thoughts on the final 12 for Asian. Tanner, bro, I was watching the Euros. I haven't got time to check that out yet. And I'll make a separate video doing that, okay? So just bear with me, please. Please bear with me. So, Robert is saying, I think St. Vincent was independent in 1979. I'm usually good at geography. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I just can't remember. I can't even remember my sister's birthday. I really can't. I'm very bad at that. I don't remember my brothers and sisters' birthdays. Very bad. So, 1-0. Porosky. Zachary, 2-2. Donovan McCrabb, 1-0 to Suomi, who is, not Russia, Finland. Dildar, 1 to Finland, 2 to Russia. Asian, sensational, 3-1 to Russia. I'm leaning towards a Russia win here. A Russia win would put Denmark in a very bad spot. I don't want that, but I think Russia gonna win this game. I'ma say Russia win the game 2-1. 2-1 to Russia. I'ma call it right now. 2-1 to Russia. That's my predictions. 2-1 to Russia. 2-1 to Russia. Big up to Antoine Eugene. Finland 1, Russia 0. Adrian Williams 2-1 to Russia. Luis Garcia 0-0. Hale BNG 2-0 to Russia. Palomo 2-1 to Russia. Big up to everybody. Ray. Denmark is basically out after what happened. Yeah, man. It's sad. But I think Christian Eriksen's absent and the fact that the team would be shaken up, it could hamper them. They could also rally and play for Christian Eriksen and come out and beat Belgium. We know they're capable of beating Belgium, and they could beat Russia and go on, and who knows, pull a 1992 Euros and win it. Unlikely, but you never know. But they will have hope. But for Russia, look for Alexander Golovin to have another solid game. Artem Zuba to have a better game than he did. And guys like, what's his name, man? The twin. Alexei Miranchuk. I don't understand why Anton Miranchuk wasn't picked, you know. Where's Anton? Is Anton Miranchuk injured long term or something? I don't really know what's going on here. I really don't know what's going on here, man. So, what else we got here? I see Thriller saying, shout out to Have Hope. Is Have Hope in here? Do we have Hope in here? I don't see Have Hope in here. But yeah, do shout out to Have Hope, who's covering the Euros as well. You know, big up to the boy Have Hope Hut, doing his damn thing. See what I'm saying? Who is also a friend of the channel. So yeah, I don't see I don't see Have Hope in here. Why did you say shout out to Have Hope though? Is he in here? So yeah. So guys, in about an hour 15 minutes, we have CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers kicking off. I will drop my thoughts on that later. Since I came home from work, all I've been doing is working on this, guys. Working on the Euros, thumbnails, watching the games and all. You know, I got to take a break. So 1 hour 43 minutes. Very long stream today to talk about 2 games and to preview 3 matches tomorrow. And I think we've done a pretty good job. Not only me, but we've done a pretty damn good job. So guys, if you're in here and you haven't yet liked the video, please do me a favor. Smash the thumbs up button. Let's get it to 100 thumbs up, okay? So, oh, Thriller says, no, bro. You mentioned Denmark still have hope. So that reminded me of Have Hope. Oh, big up to have hope hot, man. Dom, do you think Canada will get the revenge on Haiti by ending it all today? Yeah, Canada will beat Haiti. I'm predicting that to happen. Canada will beat Haiti. So we have 92 people in here, and I know there's about 20 people, about 17 people who have not smashed the thumbs up button. Smash the thumbs up button, guys. Let's make it the first time we get into 100 likes in a stream, because we got to 100 likes for maybe 1 or 2 streams out of the 3 streams we've done, but we have not hit 100 while streaming. Smash the thumbs up button, guys. I do appreciate that we had 100 people in here at any given time throughout the majority of the stream, and I do appreciate that. It shows that there's a lot of interest in the Euros, and you know, I'm doing my best to talk about these games. So yesterday we only hit 76 likes. So if you didn't like yesterday's video, guys, you can go and try to get that one to 100. We hit 123 likes the day before, and we hit 98 likes. So this could be the first time we are hitting 100 likes during a stream. So let's make it happen, man. Let us make it happen. You guys have the power. You guys make it happen. I do appreciate it. We need 7 more. Do we have 7 more people in here that have not liked the video as yet? Guys, do me a favor. Smash the thumbs up button. All right. So if we go back and we check the Euro schedule, guys, we check the Euro schedule, fixtures that's coming up on Thursday. So these are the Wednesday fixtures. We have Thursday, Ukraine versus North Macedonia, Denmark versus Belgium, and Netherlands versus Austria. We have an action-packed day where the game to watch would be all games. But the late game between Netherlands and Austria will suit a lot of people. I'll be at work for the... No, I'm off on Thursdays. What am I talking about? I'm off on Thursdays. God damn it, I forgot. I'm off. Tomorrow is my Friday, so I'll be home to watch all 3 games. Won't be doing any watch-alongs, guys. Not yet. I'll wait until the knockouts to do any watch-along, because too many people are doing watch-alongs, man. Where have all these people came from? I don't know. Everybody want to do a watch-along. Everybody, man. But yeah, I digress. We need 4 more thumbs up, guys, to get to 100. But in the meantime, between time, something that I wanted to do today was to check out what's going on so far in the Copa America. So we are going to see what happened in the Copa America, and then we'll touch on the Copa America just a little bit. You see what I'm saying? You know, just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Copa America 2021. Want to talk about it, but haven't really got the time to watch the Copa America like I wanted to, guys. So we're just gonna react. That's all. We're just gonna react. Nothing serious. Nothing serious at all. So as I gather my thoughts and I get a little back end work done, we're gonna pull up the Copa America. You know, I don't want to neglect the Copa America anymore, guys. And let me know how you feel about my bucket hat swag, guys. You know what I mean? Got that schoolboy Q swag out in my Spain kit from the 2018 World Cup and all. I told you guys I'll be switching up the kits, switching up the jerseys every single day. And I was tempted to put on a Croatian jersey today, you know, but I said, nah, you know what I'm saying? No Croatia today. I'll wait. I got a lot of jerseys, a lot of jerseys to interchange, but I want to keep it international though. I do have a Switzerland jersey I could put on. I do have I do got some jerseys. I got a I have, oh god, I can't even remember what I got. I got an England jersey as well I got to throw on. I don't really want to wear the white, but it doesn't look good on camera. It kind of messes up the whole lighting. Don't know why it does that, but let's touch a bit about on the Copa America, guys. So I'm just gonna hit up the Google thingy, and we are gonna talk about the Copa America. So big up to all 99 of you guys in the chat right about now. Copa Americano. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So the Copa America It has kicked off on Sunday. The game between Brazil and Venezuela ended in a 3-0 win for Brazil, of course, with Marquinhos, Neymar, and Gabriel Barbosa, who came off the bench to score. Big up to Gabriel Barbosa. I would like to see him come back to Europe and do well, because him and Gabriel Jesus broke out the same time, and Gabriel didn't really work out. I think he was at Inter, and he went back to Brazil, where he plays for Flamengo, I think, and he's doing well. He has to be doing well to get into this Brazilian team. And if we take a look at the Brazilian lineup, Alisson. Why is Alisson number one? Why? Why is Alisson number one? Please, somebody explain that to me. And why is Edison not starting? I'm peeved. I am peeved. Seriously. I am peeved, okay? That's just whatever. Danilo, Eder Militao, Marquinhos, Renan Lodi, Fred. How is Fred starting? Casemiro, Lucas Paqueta, Gabriel Jesus, Richarlison, Neymar. The team is stacked up. Thiago Silva, Alexandro, Everton. Ooh, Everton is back in the Brazil team. Weverton, the goalkeeper. You got Emerson. Is this Emerson who just moved to Barcelona? Yeah. God damn it. This Brazilian team is looking damn good. Jesus Christ. God damn. Fabinho. Vinicius Jr. We got, wait. Everton Ribeiro is a different player than Everton Suarez. Yeah. Oh, I got it mixed up, man. He's an older midfielder. So Everton Ribeiro and Everton Suarez, both of them are in the team. Roberto Firmino, Gabriel Barbosa, Felipe, who plays for Atleti Madrid, and Edison Moraes. And there's still a lot of people, there's still a lot of players who can't get into that team. Brazil, oh my God, always stacked up. Could we even talk about Venezuela right now? Jose Pesero, I think that's his name. Yep, Jose Pesero in charge. And Venezuela not good enough for Neymar and Brazil. So 3 points for Brazil. And the next game was a 1-0 win. Colombia over Ecuador. A very, very good young Ecuador team. Edwin Cardona scored the only goal for Colombia. And if you check the stats here, Colombia are also in Group A with Brazil. So 3 points for Brazil, 3 points for Colombia. The other team in this group is Peru, yet to play Ecuador and Venezuela. So I didn't do a prediction for this one. And I haven't even looked into anything at all in terms of the Copa America. Seriously. And, yeah. So 4 teams go through to the quarterfinals. Only 1 team miss out. Pretty weird format. Pretty weird that five teams in a group and only 1 do not go through to the quarterfinals. Yeah, right, guys? That is crazy, right? As you can see, the blue dot here says qualification to the next round. So it's crazy, but it does, your position in the group does determine who you get in the quarterfinals. So I think Brazil will play the 8th place team. The 8th place team, basically. Brazil will play the team that plays 4th in the next group. So, yeah. So, that's what's going on in Group 8. We also had games in the other group. Argentina and Chile playing to a 1-1 draw. We were actually watching that game yesterday. Messi scored a brilliant free kick. And Eduardo Vargas put in after Arturo Vidal's penalty was saved by Emi Martinez. So, Argentina could have done better, but 1-1 draw. Chile still feisty. Once there's Eduardo Vargas, Arturo Vidal, Alexis Sanchez, Bocejor, and all these guys, Isla and all these guys still around. Is Isla still around the team? Maybe not Isla. Let me see. I swore I saw Isla's name. Aranguiz. I think I saw I could swear. Nah, it wasn't Isla. I think he retired. It wasn't Isla. Can't be him. It can't be him. But Eric Pulgar, who plays in Italy, I think he plays for Bologna. Very, very, very good young player. Yeah, Isla still plays. He's at right back. God damn it, I missed him. And they still have a very old team. A lot of guys from back in Copa America Centenario and when they won back-to-back Copa Americas are still around, man. The Pitbull, Gary Medel, still at the back. Claudio Bravo in goal. Chile might just qualify for the next World Cup. I didn't predict them to do so, but who knows? Who knows? The other game between Paraguay and Bolivia ended in a 3-1 win for Paraguay with the Romero twins. Guys, these guys... No, that didn't come out good. Guys, these two players are twins. Alejandro Romero and Angel Romero are twin brothers. They scored all 3 goals on the day. I remember when I started playing FIFA again in 2016, I always used to get Angel Romero. He was so good, man. So creative. Erwin Saavedra scored a penalty in the 10th minute for Bolivia. And Paraguay picked up 3 points here. If you check the group standings in Group B, Argentina. Well, no, Paraguay at the top 3 points. Argentina with 1 point. Chile with 1 point. Uruguay are the other team in this group yet to play. And in terms of the games, we would have games tomorrow where Colombia play Venezuela, Brazil play Peru, Chile play Bolivia on Friday, and Argentina play Uruguay. So, guys, let me know who you think will win the Copa America 2021. I'm going to say Brazil. 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 And guys, we have hit 100 likes. Thank you very much. 100 thumbs up. Congratulations. I wish I had some confetti to drop down in the stream, but I don't. But good stuff. Very, 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 very good stuff there. Very good stuff. Guys, would you appreciate if I do my World Cup qualifiers for Asia live right now? No, we won't. I'll do that separately. But this was my roundup of Euro 2020 daily. Let me get it back towards the Euro thingy. Bam. Let's stick to the Euros. I'm getting a little carried away there. Please, Dom. It has to have replay value. I was getting carried away. Gotta end the stream now. You see what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody who came in, man. I was about to do that. But I won't be doing that right now. I was getting a little carried away again. I'll do a whole new video with the Asian World Cup qualifiers. So guys, look, man, look. All 100 of y'all in here right now. I appreciate you guys turning out. You see I'm sweating. I've been working hard. I have more work to do, and I'll get to it. So from your boy Dominic Rich, thank you very much for turning out today. Turning out. That don't sound too well. But wait. Before I do go, I gotta get into the habit of doing this. Guys, head on over to cardsplug.com/dominicrichfc. There's a link in the description box down below. And you could actually check out the site, check out the designs, and use the coupon code Dominic Rich FC to get yourself 35% off. 35% off. Let me share this with you right now. There's a 15% off if you use Euro. But if you use Dominic Rich FC, go and try it out. And you could get yourself a Euro 2020 card design. 35% off. Okay? Meaning if it costs $100, you'll only pay $65 at checkout. It's been a way to support the channel, and I've been doing very well in terms of my affiliate partnership with CardsPlug. It's not a sponsor, and I just like to put you guys on to that. As you could check in the background here, I have 3 of these cards. 2 of those cards were I bought, and 1 was actually sent to me. The big one was sent to me. So I have a large over there, a small over here. Let me show you guys. That's a small, and up there it's a medium. So head on over to the site, guys, and just check it out. It doesn't cost you a single thing to check out the site. But if you do decide to get yourself something or get something for a loved one, use the coupon code dominicrichfc to get yourself 35% off until the end of the Euros. I just dropped a link in the chat right there. So click the link and head on over. So guys, from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks for coming through again. Until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. And by the way, definitely, as Thriller says, where you go. See you tomorrow, everyone. Peace.